police station. I gotta come get you to take me to my house. Or you can do a walk through my house. I shouldn't have to wait at the police station 10 and 11 hours when I already did that at work. I should not have to do that.
I agree.
You know, I should be a priority.
Especially when I have the restraining.
Right, exactly. And those things right there is what makes you drop it. Because you can't get on with your life that way, you know?
It's like they don't care.
Right, exactly. And when he hit my car that time, the cop wanted me to make him the victim and make me to be the one who, you know, did it to him.
Yeah.
Right, and Kenya was right there to even see it. Y'all allowed him to go and make a police report even after I made my report saying that he just hit my car. You wanted to go you let him make a police report and say that somebody hit his car. Like, y'all let him do so much. And even with that night, I was in Paterson. When he got in my car, I drove to Heldon because I knew I wasn't safe with Paterson police. I knew I wouldn't have been safe.
And that's honestly what she wants. Like, I don't know if they showed you, but this is her actual.
But she did have somebody that she wanted me to talk to and do a book
Andrea.
with or whatever. Yeah, Andrea. And I think I did speak to her, but I couldn't talk to her the way she wanted me to talk to her because I was under so much drugs or whatever, and I couldn't even catch my breath barely anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And she wanted to do a book. Well, like I said, I may have to. And she got looks like she got a lot of connects and stuff like that. You know, from looking at her
Facebook page.
She does have a lot of connects, but I can't write what you want me to write, you know, and I don't know if it's that Sheena wants me to do it, but Sheena, what you went through with your man is not what I went through with mine.
At all.
What another girl went through with theirs is not what I went through with mine. Maybe it's what someone else is going through with theirs and still in this situation and don't know how to get out, but that's what I can tell them. But I can't tell them what you want me to tell you. Tell them that's not going to work for me. And, you know, I didn't realize, you know, how big of a deal it was until I started seeing more aides come in, and they're like, and like nurses, not even the aides because they don't even know.
Yeah.
But nurses come in and they're like, "Oh my God, you survived. You're the one. You're the one." And I'm like, "What do you mean I'm the one? Like, you've been talked about. Oh my God, like a lot of people don't survive 5 bullet shots, and you survived." And I'm like, "Yeah, I don't understand the pain. Like, you talking about survive." But she was trying to make me look at it in a different angle. And I really couldn't see it at first. I really couldn't. And she was like, "You got so much to tell. You got so many people willing to listen to you right now." But I just couldn't see what she meant, and I just couldn't see it. But I definitely wasn't understanding. She was sitting down. She was sitting there, Dee was sitting there, and she wanted to put it together or whatever. And I'm like, "Listen, that's not what." She was like, "We can't tell girls that you got to stay away." I said, "I can't tell a girl you can leave either."
Right, because it's not that easy.
Exactly, it's not that easy.
And Mike proved that it wasn't that easy.
Exactly.
How many times did you really try to leave?
He shot me in front of the cops, that tells you.
He didn't care.
Exactly, he shot me in front of the cops. But what I do know is that, and what I want to know, why the cops allow him to shoot me so many times? You was right there. How do you allow him to get out the car and get on top of me and shoot me the way he did?
Because you blocked both lanes, didn't you?
Right, and you was blocked in where you was able to see. I got out because I saw you, and I thought I was going to be safe. How did you allow him to shoot me the way you did? Why didn't you shoot him? You would have shot any other young person who was walking home and did nothing, and at the end of the day find out that they had nothing. But why didn't you shoot this man? You said you thought he was rendering me aid. Why didn't you get out to render aid?
Because that's what they're supposed to do. They first responders.
Right. Why didn't you do it? And I have that question. So when I was in here, you know, finally able to talk about it, because I like, "Oh, you need therapy and stuff like that." And I do. I know I do. And probably meant to. Because every time I sleep, I see it all over again. I relive it all over again. So I'm just trying to get on some of the heavy meds. It's so hard because I'm in so much pain. But I'm not understanding. And I started telling them the story, like what happened. And then I'm like, I could remember it like so well. And then like, just for you to be able to remember so much and been through so much, and you're able to remember step by step, that just tells a lot. And I don't know if those cops are going to be upset that I know what I know, but I know you guys didn't help me until he was done. Y'all allowed him to be done. He should have been shot.
Like, how did he get that 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th shot off?
Right. And so the lady that was in here was like, "Okay, one thing at a time, you work on that, but you do have a lawsuit. You need to speak to
an
attorney after dealing with him. You need to speak to an attorney because I got out only because I saw you.
So when you got out the car, was the cop the first car in front of you? Or was there a car in front of that?
I'm going down this way. The traffic's supposed to flow this way. The traffic's supposed to flow that way. I turned into the traffic that flowed this way.
So you turned it this way?
She blocked traffic in both lanes.
Both lanes. I blocked it. Thinking somebody's going to be driving fast and we hit the car and hit his side and then, I'll be okay. But when I turned that way, they didn't do it. They stopped beeping, going around me.
Yeah.
And then when I guess the couple of cars that went around me, when the car that stopped and that stayed there was a cop car, and I seen it. So he's like, "Michelle, please get out, move. I'm not this fake. It's not real. I'm not gonna shoot you. I was only playing with you. Move." So I'm like, "No, you're trying to kill me. Fuck it. Let us both get killed into traffic. This, that, and the third." Playing the mind thing with him. He was hesitant as hell. I could tell you that much. He was hesitant. He kept on like going like this, and then going like that, and then he just grabbed me by my mind. He was like, "Fuck that bitch, you about to die." And then he shot me like boom. I rolled out. I opened the car door and rolled out the car. And then he got out the car behind me. I saw the cop car, so I'm thinking the cop's gonna hear the gunshot. Y'all know what it sounds like,
right?
And you're gonna come eat me. He shot again. He got on top of me. I got up, and I get the he was over like coming towards me. I went to Grace and like, "Babe, what are you doing? I love you. What are you doing? I do love you." He's like, "No, look like you don't. You don't love me. You don't want to be with me. You don't love me." I'm like, "Yes, I do, babe, but you're hurting me. With these girls always cheating, I can't do it. You're hurting me." And he was like, "No, you don't. You don't fucking love me." Boom, I fall to the ground. Like, bam. And I'm on the ground. He's over me. He shoots again. I'm like, "Babe. And then he started pistol whipping me. And when he's pistol whipping me, I can hear it with the anger. Like, yeah, with every swing. And then he's like, "Bitch, tell Dre this. You don't fucking love me." Like saying things as he hitting me. And then he shot again and then he left. I remember still getting up, walking to the police. They didn't walk to me, I walked to them. And then the dash cam is gonna show. I walked to you guys. You guys never came to my aid. I came to you for the help. And I didn't go to Paterson, but I didn't even turn towards Paterson direction because I didn't want. I just felt Paterson wasn't going to help. It was just worse. But, that's how it ended up happening. And then I remember even when I crawled over there, I was on the side by a cop. Another cop car was right there because I guess he was caught with it in. And I remember the one that did give me aid, when he finally did give me aid, I think he was the one that was on the scene the longest. Something in my heart told me he was the one I was thinking was going to help me from the beginning, but I think that's why he went out and started helping me so much more. I leaned in the cop car. I was like, "I can't breathe. I'm so cold. I can't breathe." And then the cop was sitting in the car. He never opened the door. He never went down the window. He said through the window, "The ambulance is coming." He never got out the car. I want to know who the fuck. Why are you a cop?
That was held in police that did that?
And I don't know what cop car it was though. When I tell the story, I just want to ask them who was on the scene and who was what police. Then that way I could say who did what. The cop that did when he did that was there that I think the dashboard cam came from. That I think that I believe in my heart was there the longest. He was the one who came back and started aiding me once the other cops came. He started aiding me. Like, "You want to lean up?" Because I'm not trying to lean on the truck, but now I'm not secure enough to lean on this truck because this cop's not even feeling like he's feeling me. So I goes to the cop car truck that was open, and now he's like, "You want to lean on my truck? Come on, no, you can lean on me. It's okay, lean on me. I got your ear right here, here. I'm giving you ear. Here it is, fine, breathe. So then he's like, "Who did this to you?" I'm like, "Michael Mitchell." "Who is Michael Mitchell?" "My ex-boyfriend." "What is your name?" "Michelle Jackson." "Okay." I'm like, "But I can't breathe. I'm cold. I can't breathe." He's like, okay. So I started saying to myself, "Calm down." I remember seeing my bones sticking out. And I looked on the ground and I saw his blood was thick and red. And then I started getting, and I remember blood was coming out of my mouth. That made me scared. I always had a TV thought, when you bleed out your mouth, you're dying, And so I thought that. And then he was sitting there and he was over my head, and I started closing my eyes. But not because I felt like I was driven into a coma or anything, or just getting, I was closing my eyes just to concentrate on me. To calm down. Exactly. So I'm saying to myself, calm down. So just breathe. Take in the air. They come back asking me more questions. What is your name? Who did this to you? I'm like, fuck, I just relayed the message already. Get that shit from one of your partners. Like, how much more can I fucking talk? And instead he's saying, I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I remember the paramedics, when they finally came, they were cutting my clothes off outside. They cut my clothes off. And like, I'm on the ground now. I remember being on the ground like, I'm cold. I remember my shirt being off of me. I remember they cut my pants off of me, my underwear off of me. And I'm like, I can't even, like, trying to see where the bullets was at and stuff. And then I remember them starting the IV. And then he's like, the cop, the ambulance is right here. You're going to get a blanket. So they pick me up, put me on there, they're rolling me over. I'm like, with every pain, every touch was just so dreadful. So then I'm like, I'm hurting. They put me in the ambulance. Now they asking me more questions. I'm like, I can't breathe. Another cop, what is your name? Who did this to you? Give me your name. I don't care if you got warrants. I close my eyes now. They're like, don't go nowhere. Rubbing my head, stay here. Don't go nowhere. I'm saying to myself, fuck y'all. I need to breathe. Get that shit from somebody else. Fuck asking me. And I must have didn't have my badge on, because then you would have seen I work up in State County. And on welfare, I must have didn't have my badge on. I might have took it off because I just came from Lord and Tellers getting me some more work plans and stuff. So, I was like, I didn't even answer the ass. I said, fuck them. Then I got to the hospital. I remember them asking me, you have a Paterson police officer as your family member? I'm thinking, and I guess the way I was thinking so long, it was like, he rubbed my head like, never mind, like that. So then I stopped thinking. I remember when I got in the ambulance, in the hospital, he was putting me on a gurney or whatever, on another bed, and I'm screaming, and it happens just like how it happens in the OR on TV. The lady's calling out everything. Give her this, do that, turn her. And I remember them counting my bullet wounds. Bullet wound 1, bullet wound 2, 3, 4, 5. I remember them counting. I looked at the light. I started chanting, Nam yo ho rin king yo, Nam yo ho rin king yo, Nam yo ho rin. I started chanting. The blood started pouring out my mouth. The pain started easing. I kept chanting some more, because now I see it's working. Then they was, I was saying my arm. I remember the lady tugged, when she was to put the another type of oxygen on. She tugged at my earring. I was like, that hurt, my ear. And it was the earring. She started taking the earring out. I'm like, it hurt. She's like, I know. I'm just taking all the jewelry off. I remember them taking the jewelry off. After they take it off, she, like, I kept moving my legs, bringing my legs towards me, because I felt better, like trying to put myself in a fetal position. And then he was like, you got to put her through a full body scan. I'm like, I can't breathe, I'm in pain. She was like, oh my God, you should give her this. And then when he gave me that, it kind of subsided a little bit, but not enough, because when they put me through the full body scan, I kept putting my legs up. And he was like, put your legs down. I need you to put your legs down so that I can see. I can't see if you got your legs up. I'm like, I need to, I can't see. No, I was like, I can't. I was in pain. It's painful. And it gave me something that I was able to finally get the body scan done. When I woke up again, I remember them doing my arms. I'm screaming like, that hurt. I remember it was an Asian man doing his arm, a white guy doing his arm. And then I said, he's hurting me. The white guy said, stop. I'll finish it. He finished this one. The white guy came around to the other side, and he went to finish the other one. Then, well, he might have been on this one. I remember, but I remember that happening to my arms. And then when I went to, when they went to meet me again, there was another Asian guy. He was rough as hell. So I said, wait a minute. I shut up. I said, I'm not prejudiced. I'm not. I swear I'm not. But you fucking Asians too little to be so fucking rough. Get the fuck away from me. So then the Asian guy got mad. He would just drop the cover like and walks away. I'm like, you're fucking rough. You did my arm, you're fucking rough. You're moving me, you're fucking rough. Too little, you motherfuckers are little. Like that. Then I remember them putting me on a thing. Then I just remember Kathy being, like, I had a lot of nurses, and I remember one of the nurses I had, she was like, oh my God, you're the one. You're popular, you know that, right, baby? I was like, no. She said, you made it, you fought it, and you're still fighting. You made it. She was like, you know, you're all over the news. And I'm like, oh, okay. But I'm not getting it. She said, yeah, I'm hearing you, but I don't understand what you're talking about. So, at that point, I falls back to sleep. And then she wakes me up again. Like, oh no, the doctor's coming and waking me up. She's asking me about my pain level. I'm like, I'm in pain. They kept coming there checking on me. She was like, listen, I want her to sleep. I need her to rest. I remember her even putting the detective out, telling them they gotta go. She just went to sleep. That's it. Like, my care is for her. And that's all I care about.
Ma'am, what time is lunch?
Lunch?
Uh-huh.
What time it start?
Yeah, like what time they supposed to bring the food?
Huh?
What time are they supposed to bring the food?
Oh, this right here, I called that 1:45. They're supposed to deliver time at 2:45.
Okay. So they got to call downstairs for the
Yeah,
food?
call downstairs.
So the nurses is the one that have to call?
Oh, you can call.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, so nobody here, how would they know?
Oh, tell the nurse.
The nurses?
The nurse had to call.
Okay.
Okay, let me go much better.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Let me close the door.
No.
Okay.
That's okay.
Ready, you know?
Just give me 1 second. So, she said that. And then when she was like, I'm leaving, I'm off. Get better, Angel, okay? Stay strong. Dude, oh my God, you're a fighter. You're so strong, you don't even know your strength. I don't know where you get it from, but you're strong. Keep fighting, all right? And I remember my will to fight came in when the cop said, what am I going to go tell her family? And the doctor said, her family's out there. The cop said the whole waiting room is. I remember that, and that gave me the will to continue to fight. That I had people there that loved me, and they was there.
Absolutely.
And that gave me my will, that gave me my strength, that gave me my power. I chanted even more, I chanted even harder, just because I heard him say that people was there. I thought nobody knew, because I was on the phone with Siobhan, and he hung up on her. So I thought nobody knew how I'm going to tell them tell them who did what. Like, tell them my family number, because you know when you got to sell home, everything's, you don't remember nothing. The only number I remember is my unsure house number, and I remember my cousin Sheima's cell phone number. Those are the only numbers I remember, because those are the numbers that never change.
Yep.
So those are the only numbers I remember. But they kept asking me about Officer Perry. I'm like, oh yeah, that's my sister. And then I don't know how Auntie Shanice came in. I don't even know. But I heard it was like so much controversy in the waiting room. And that I didn't want, because everybody, I got, you know, some love for everybody that was in that waiting room.
Right.
So that was the last thing I wanted, but I heard it was like a little bit of controversy about you're not related to her, you're just her friend, and this, that, and the third. And that shit made me really upset, because that should never have happened. Everybody supposed to came from the same cause. I had Auntie Shanice and I thought was the last ones would know. I figured Siobhan would have contacted somebody at some point.
Right.
Because she was at home, and she the one texted me and said, you want me to call the cops? I read it, and I think Mike read it too. He's taller than me, he's a big guy. I'm sure I felt he read it. I couldn't even answer her. I couldn't even text her back, because he was right there. I figured she had listened enough and make a decision to call the cops. That's what I figured she would do. But, you know, they said when they got him, I guess he was in the hotel with a girl. Right? And he said, don't hurt me or some shit.
They say he came peacefully.
Yeah. Yeah, he just said, I confess and don't hurt me, the cops told me. Or whatever. And I'm like, how do you shoot me and go lay up with somebody else? That shit
for
tore
46 hours.
That shit tore me in half. And then to be writing on Facebook every now and then, and to deactivate your page and see what my status are, to see what people are saying. I want him to feel everything. I want everybody to know everything about him. And I think what got him so angry and drove him over, because the day before, he sent me flowers.
Oh, wow.
To my job. And I never took them home. I told everybody, they was like, oh, that's so beautiful, that's so beautiful. And my boss was like, oh, come here. No, she called me. I went to eat, and I came back. She was like, come here, I got something for you. I'm thinking like, oh, got another test. Fuck you. So she's like, oh, come on, you don't seem happy. Not anytime you call me, I'm never happy. Saying to myself. She's like, look it. And I saw the flowers. I'm like, okay, this is Mike. I go and look at the card. I take the card out so nobody know where it came from. And I left the flowers there. Oh, they're so beautiful. Everybody coming in there admiring the flowers. I left them there and went home and went to work the next day. Why do you take the flowers? I don't want them. She's like, they're beautiful. They didn't come from a beautiful person. So she's like, okay. She was like, well, guys do things, they cheat. She just trying to figure out what it is, but she don't know. And I'm like, it's beyond that. You don't understand. And I think it's because I uncovered myself with my own eyes how he was really moving. You know, it wasn't like he was premeditably like, oh, I messed with this girl one time. I messed with that girl one time. I knew I got the chance to see who you really are. You were tricking with bitches that you did not know. And I exposed it. And I allowed other people to see because he said to me, I said, everybody know what you did. Everybody know. Do you know you can't even lie to her? I gave her your password and let her go. And he said, you gave her my what? He was like, all right, Michelle, okay. And he just got calm. And I just knew I stopped parking in a parking lot. Because I already knew. It's going to turn up. Yeah, I knew it. I knew it was turned up time. And he had already said, I'm going to kill you and I'm going to kill me before New Year's. Like that. And I said, well, God's going to take care of that. He was like, you religious now, Michelle? And he's laughing. I said, whatever, Mike. And he said, yeah, God will take care of you once you get to heaven. So he sincerely was hoping that I was dead. You know. So, to know that when the cop said that, I knew that's what it was, or whatever, and, you know, and that's what he was doing, and I really feel like it was with Yanilda for my job. I really feel like that's who it was with, and, like, I told you, yeah, you guys can have him, but although he still kept bothering me, or whatever, like, I didn't understand. But I guess that's just Mike. Like, you know, you don't want me, you ain't gonna be with nobody else. And I had to want him, and I guess all the bullshit he had coming with him. And I had screenshots of everything that you did from your inbox. So you couldn't say you didn't do it, and it didn't happen from you, and you couldn't give me the bullshit, because I knew it. And I think that's what he did me so more. And I said to him, that Facebook bullying shit gonna stop. You're going to leave Dre alone because I'm going to send him this, and when I send him this stuff, he's going to laugh at you. And I think that built more and more anger because he did. First, he was like, all right, I'm not going to bother nobody. Right? You got the right to leave. You got the right to do whatever you want. So I said, okay. He didn't bother for a while. Then he started bothering Dre again. When he started bothering Dre again, I sent Dre the pictures. Dre sent it to him. He was like, he said to me, you told Dre our business? You really fucking told Dre our business? Alright, Michelle, he hung up. I knew it was gonna turn up some more. Then I said, well, then he called back. He's like, you fucking bitch, you're gonna die. And he hung up. He called back. Kept calling back, kept talking about when he answered. I finally answered, like, what? I'm at work, what do you want? He was like, yo, I want to talk to you. Why would you do that? I said, why would you do it? You asked me to come and be with you again. I come and be with you and you still doing the same shit like that or whatever. It wasn't that. And when I came back, it wasn't that I wanted to be with him. I really needed a place to stay. I really did. And he provided that. It's crazy to see like the situation I was in or whatever, you know. And it was, and I kept on saying I can't wait till this year is out. And I'm looking forward to 2018. You know, so much has happened this year. I just can't wait for it to be over with. And all the time he was thinking I was living with the boy Dre. I was living with Kenya for like 2.5 months. Which made me feel like when he saw my car by Trainer House at some point in time, he might have had a tracking device on my car. So I called the detective Friday to ask them because I remember with the other Spanish girl, he had a tracking device on her car. Because how did you know about Trainer House? Why would you thought I was at Trainer House after 2.5 months I wasn't there? What made you think I was there? Is what made me think he had a tracking device on my vehicle. And I wanted to look under my car and stuff and see if they seen it. Because when he was coming from, when I seen his car, He was coming from Auntie Shanice's house way, walking up the street, and he was parked by Shana's house.
Across the street by the park.
By the park. But he was coming from Auntie. But I met him at the corner, and he was coming from Auntie Shanice's house way. I'm like, where you coming from? Why you look like that? You look crazy. Why you got on all this black? What's wrong with you? What are you up to? And all along, he got the guts to kill me. Yep. So I knew that. And that's what I wanted to tell the officers, because I never told them what happened leading up to that day, because they was just asking me questions, like, periodically, like, for a little bit here, a little bit there. And then they was asking me, like, what's your password to get in your phone? And I remember her recording it. I couldn't sign her release, and nobody was here, I guess, to sign it. So he started recording it. Like, every time they come in, we'll record something that they would ask me. And then we recorded because I couldn't sign. Oh, they asked me, did I want a restraining order? I said, yeah, but it doesn't matter. Like, what the fuck, you don't care about you guys with a restraining order. That girl had the restraining order. She had to move out of the state of New Jersey.
I believe it.
You know what I mean? She said it. So, and even his trainer said it. And then I wonder what the fuck did the detective think that he came and said, who's Barry Porter? I said, that's his trainer. Well, sometimes he trains with him, sometimes he don't. He said, I see he plays both sides. What did he see? I don't know. Right. And then I remember talking to my cousin Teddy, right?
Teddy, yeah, we spoke to Teddy.
Teddy said, we're gonna get him caught. Teddy said, if I gotta set him up, he's gonna get caught. He don't do no shit like that. Only thing I just want them to catch him and him to be alive to show. I mean, it's as bad as it sounds. That's it, because we don't want him like that. He said, because they're gonna kill him when they catch him. There's too many people looking for him. They're gonna kill him when they catch him. But I remember the doctor saying that, like, it was closing in on 46 hours, he said. He came and said to me, you don't know no place else he can be.
You could see it in your back.
Yeah, it hurts. And that's why I don't understand, why would they leave it? They was going to leave the one in my cheek, trimming for a tooth and nail. Like, no, y'all not. She can't walk around like that. Y'all not going to do that. Trimming for a tooth and nail for it. When they took it out, finally, I got all this infection in there from the bullet. So you're going to leave the one in my back to get infected too? I know. So, I don't know. But it does hurt. He's telling me it's not going to do nothing but find a place and just going to rest there. But is it going to cause some type of infection wherever it rests at? Because the one in my jaw did.
Yeah.
You know? I really feel like...
And it was so subdermal, they should just be able to go in and take it out.
I'm not understanding that at all.
Sure, you got some water?
So, what do they got here?
This is...
She don't drink milk.
Oh, yeah, this is... I see your water and some...
What's the food?
Oh, it's the food?
Oh, I want that shit.
You don't want none of it?
No. I just drank some juice. They didn't bring me a boost up?
No.
I'm not drinking that. I'm not eating that shit. That's not a question.
I'll go ask them.
Let my bed, my foot look far down. No, please.
So do you got a little bit of boost. You want some of this?
I think I got another one in the closet.